So one of our most frequently asked questions is, which DiSC profile is best? Now you can answer that question in a couple of different ways. The first way would be, which DiSC profile should I use? Which DiSC profile is best? We have everything DiSC management, sales, work of leaders, and workplace, but we also have DiSC classic versions. We have paper versions of that, and we also have an online DiSC classic 2.0. So you can try and target which DiSC profile is best in that sense. But the other question I think people are getting at is, which DiSC profile is best? Is it best to be a D? Is it best to be an I? Is it best to be an S or a C? Or a combination of those four quadrants? And the answer to that question is, there is no right, wrong, good or bad. You are who you are. There are strengths and challenges associated with each DiSC style. So whether you're a D or S, you're going to have challenges. You're going to have strengths. It's just how you use those strengths and challenges and how you adapt your communication style when you're dealing with other people. Certainly for certain roles, you're going to see a skewing to certain quadrants for specific roles. For example, when you look at engineers and accountants, you're going to see a skewing to the C quadrant. When you take a look at HR, you're going to see a slight skewing to the S quadrant. But that is not the end-all be-all. You can have a great accountant who's an I or a D. You can have a great engineer who's an I or a D. My husband, for example, is a computer engineer, and he is a high D, and he's very good at what he does. If you take a look at the other which DiSC profile is best concept when it comes to DiSC sales, management, work of leaders, or workplace, you really need to take a look at what you're using the profile for and what you're trying to get out of it. So if you're looking at a management role and you're trying to develop that manager when it comes to motivating their staff, to directing and delegating, to empowering their employees, then the Everything DiSC management profile is really going to be effective in this situation. If you're looking at sales managers, the Everything DiSC sales profile may be applicable. When it comes to leadership, if you're trying to establish how to craft a vision, how to create alignment and then champion execution, the work of leaders profile is fantastic. Not only does it give you your DiSC profile, but it takes it a step further and it applies how well you do with 18 best practices when it comes to leadership. So which DiSC profile is best? There is no right, wrong, good or bad when it comes to DiSC. And when it comes to which profile you select, it's best to give us a call and we can help you understand what your needs are and which profile is going to work best for you. So we hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.